Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, welcome to Online Soccer Manager Best Tactics, and today you will see a top video with the best career mode with Football Club Barcelona in Online Soccer Manager 2022, and of course without Leo Messi and without transfers. Let's go! Okay guys, so before we start this video, of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to press a big like, and also to comment what do you think about this career mode with Football Club Barcelona. And yes, as you can see guys, we are the league champions and the cup champions. Yes, was medium, difficulty medium to say like that, because of course Barcelona doesn't have the best team, doesn't have the best players, they have a lot of young players, so yes, it's a little bit difficult to balance the team and also to compete against Real Madrid, Betis, Sevilla, all kind of teams, all kind of managers, because of course we are doing this career mode without any transfers. So yes, we are not allowed to buy any player, so we are just allowed to play with these players that they are coming already in the team, and we cannot make any transfers, we cannot buy Messi for example, nothing like that, just train the players and play with the players that we have. So yes guys, first of the things, let's go to the league table, where you can see that of course we won the league with 106 points, that's amazing. But the most amazing thing guys, you see in normal league 38 matches, but we won 34, we draw only 4, and we didn't lose. That's fantastic, that's amazing, so nice. Of course 94 goals scored, only 94. Usually with normal teams these kind of things I score more than 120, but in this case with the team of Barcelona only 94, but 10 goals conceded, so we can say that was a really good league. Okay, now let's go with the players that we had in the team, so you can see the overall, you can see how many goals they were scoring, how many assists they give. You can see all the stats about all these players. You can see that we have Ansu Fati with 90 of overall. Of course it's a young player, young talent with 19 years old. It's true that it's not really good like for example the last year, but this year is also really good. You can see that we have Dembele with 90 as well. We have Alex Collado with 87, Depay with 87, Demir with 85, Kun Agüero with 88, and you will see that Kun Agüero is really good in the game, but yes, he has to retire. Also we have Braithwaite and Luke de Jong. Okay, that's fine, so let's see a little bit of every player. Okay, first I will start with Braithwaite, because Luke de Jong he was not playing any game, so it's not any sense to show him. So we have Braithwaite, he was scoring 2 goals in 4 matches. Okay, that's fine, but yes, it was really difficult for him because always he was playing Depay and Kun Agüero. Let's go now with Kun Agüero guys, 33 years old, of course, all players to say like that. But in 36 matches he was playing almost everything. You can see that 23 goals and 1 assist, really good. Yusuf Demir, I used him only 1 match, but you can see 1 match, one goal, that's it. So yes, I cannot say nothing else about him, I think he's really good, but only 1 match, 1 goal, that's it. Let's talk now about Memphis Depay. I was trying him many times. You can see that I give him like 17 matches to play. He was playing good, to say like that, but only 5 goals and 1 assist is too poor guys. So it's a player that of course I don't recommend. Maybe for a small team to try him, yes, but for any team no, I don't recommend it. Usually I don't recommend it. It's not my favorite player, to say like that. You can see also stats, I give him matches, all these kind of things, so it's not a player that I recommend. I think he was much better when he was at Lyon, because at Lyon he was a left winger and he was scoring many goals and he was really top. But now in Barcelona, Alex Collado, that now is playing in another team, I think he's playing in Granada or I don't know. He's really good. It's a player that of course I recommend. You can see that I give him 4 matches, only 4, because all the time he was playing Dembele. So yes, Dembele is a young player who doesn't get tired. So yes, Dembele was playing all the time, but you can see that him in 4 matches, he was scoring 2 goals and he was giving 2 assists. So really good. Let's go with Dembele, guys. In 37 matches, 20 goals and 9 assists. Not bad to say like that. It's really good. Can be much better, but it's okay. And let's finish the forwards with Ansu Fati, guys, with 90 of overall, 19 years old, and you can see 37 matches, he was playing almost everything, 9 assists and 19 goals. The same numbers like Dembele, for example. Okay, let's go now with the midfields. You can see in the midfields we have Pedri with 95, Ricky Puig with 95, Frenkie de Jong with 93. Frenkie de Jong, I told you guys, for me is the best central midfielder in the game by far, because of the stats and because he's scoring a lot of goals and he gives a lot of assists. You will see. We have Coutinho, that Coutinho is now back in the Premier League. We have Busquets and we have Sergi Roberto. Let's see a little bit of every player. Okay, we start with Sergi Roberto. I use him only 3 matches, but it's a player that I don't recommend too much. It's a normal player. You can see no goals, no assists, 1-7 every match, say like that. So it's okay, but it's not a player that of course I recommend. Let's talk now about Sergio Busquets, guys. It's a player that I recommend. Yes and no. No, because of the age, because 33 years old and you have much better players in his position. You have Kimmich, you have Declan Rice, that they are much better, they score a lot and also they give many assists. You can see that Busquets with 33 years old, what can I ask him? 2 goals and 5 assists in 20 matches. Okay, it's not bad. Coutinho, guys, I didn't like him. Sorry, but I didn't like him. He's not one of the best central attacking midfields in the game right now. Maybe in Aston Villa he will do it great, and in Online Soccer Manager he will be much better. We don't know, maybe with an update or something. Depends what he is doing in the Premier League. But you can see 22 matches, only 2 goals and 5 assists. No, guys, it's a player that I don't like. Let's talk now about Frenkie de Jong, that I told you guys for me is the best central midfield by far in the game. You can see 35 matches, 17 goals for a central midfield. It's amazing, and also 11 assists. He's really good. Of course, I recommend him to try it, yes or yes, because he's amazing. And yes, usually with Frenkie de Jong in this team, they are not his numbers. 17 goals and 11 assists, great numbers, but he can be much better. If you have really good players, if you have the best players in your team, like for example Arnold, Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, these kind of players that we say all the time that they are the best ones. So if you have a team with the best players in the game, usually Frenkie de Jong is doing more than 25 goals and more than 25 assists really easy, because he's the best one, and I don't know why. It's true that in reality he's not the best player, like for example he was in Ajax. In Barcelona he's not the best player, but in the game he's the best player. Let's go now with Ricky Puig. It's a player that I can recommend, only 22 years old, he grew up a lot. In 15 matches, 5 goals and 2 assists, it's okay. It's not at the level of Frenkie de Jong, but it's okay. And now let's go with Pedro Gonzalez. Who is Pedro Gonzalez? Is Pedri, guys. Pedri from Barcelona, 36 matches, 5 goals and 10 assists, but his performance is really good. I can say that it's fantastic. Sometimes you have players like for example de Jong that they score and they assist and they play fantastic, and sometimes you have players like for example Pedri that they play really good for the team, but they don't give too many assists, they don't score many goals. In this case you can see that also the stats are fantastic. 5 goals and 10 assists is something normal for a central midfield, but don't expect to be like for example Frenkie de Jong. And now guys, you will see the defenders, guys, that we have Serginho Dest with 89 of overall, Eric Garcia with 87, Araujo with 87, Jordi Alba with 87, Piqué with 89, Lenglet with 84, Mingueza with 83, Vague with 77, and Umtiti with 78. I can say that Umtiti he was not playing at all. He was not playing, maybe one match, but nothing. Vague he was playing 4 matches. He was playing actually good, but it's a player that, for example, I don't recommend too much. Mingueza, I don't recommend him. You can see that I trained him until 83, and after that I give him like 4 matches. He was really bad. I think the 4 matches that he was playing, I get a draw or the opponent score me goals because of Mingueza. I don't know, he always has like 6 in the game. Lenglet, actually he's really good. He give a lot of assists, I think in all the season, because he was playing like 25 matches. he has like 7 assists and 5 goals, so it's good, really good. Piqué, the same guys, I think 5 assists and 2 goals. It's okay to have 34 years old, to be the captain of your team because he's old. It's a player that I recommend. And Jordi Alba, guys, is really good, still really good. So in the whole season I think he has like 10 assists and 5 goals. Fantastic. And the same like Serginho Dest, 89 of overall, in this case 21 years old, and he has 10 assists as well in all the season. The players that I like a lot, Araujo and Eric Garcia. It's true that they don't was playing like, for example, 38 matches or 35. I think all of them, like Eric Garcia, Araujo, Piqué and Lenglet, they was playing like 20 games per each, 20 and 20, because sometimes he was playing Piqué and Lenglet, sometimes Araujo and Eric Garcia. So yes, and yeah, both of them, they are really good, so of course I recommend them. And the goalkeepers that we have, guys, we have Ter Stegen, we have Neto, and we have Iñaki Peña. Iñaki Peña, I didn't use him a lot. Neto, he was playing like 7 or 8 matches, and the rest he was playing Ter Stegen. So yes, Ter Stegen, it's a player that of course I recommend him a lot. I know that the team it's unbalanced, it's impossible to make it balanced because you have a lot of veteran players, you have a lot of young players. You will train always Ter Stegen and Neto because it's the only two that you can train all the time, and of course you have a lot of young players in the midfield. So yes, it's something normal that the midfields, if they have like 18 years old, 19 years old, like for example Pedri, like for example I don't know who else, but of course they will grow up a lot, so you don't have another option to have an unbalanced team. I can imagine that this team with a balanced team, he will be amazing, more results, much better results, but we won the league. Okay, let's see how was going in the season, guys. You can see in the first match against Real Sociedad only 1-0, so yes, all the time we was playing and we was winning 3-0, 2-0, something like that. Nothing fantastic, like for example 5-0, 6-1 or something like that. Not all the time was winning like 5-0, 6-0, because this team was a little bit difficult, but you can see 5-0 against Valencia, and after that only 2-0, 2-0, 1-0, 3-0, 4-0. Then I said, okay, maybe it's fantastic. 1-0 against Levante, 2-0 against Espanyol. We won all the matches, and you can see we had a draw with Real Madrid in at home, because I was playing to be the first one and we was the same points. And also the next match against Sevilla, you can see 0-1. More matches that you will see, guys, against Betis in the match day 13, you can see 3-0, after against Espanyol 5-1, and after was a difficult match against Atletico de Madrid. I was thinking that was difficult, but 6-0, guys, 6-0, really easy match. 3-0 against Celta, 2-1 against Granada, 2-0 against Elche. We won all the matches, you can see 8-1 against Osasuna, 2-0 against Valencia, so we was in a really good mood. Okay, and now, guys, in the second half of the season, you can see 3-0 against Bilbao, 3-0 against Villarreal, but 1-1 against Mallorca. Yes, guys, sometimes it's happening like that, always, and yeah, it was against Computer, I think, was happening, and also you can see 1-1 against Real Betis. It's happening, guys, it's happening, we cannot do nothing like that. So yes, sometimes you will not win all the matches. If you win all the matches, it's because also you have a little bit of luck, but normally you will win like 95% of the matches, yes or yes, if you have good tactics, if you know the game, if you know how to play, if you have a balanced team, if you have all these kind of things. But yes, you can see 2 draws against the Computer, yes, against Computer. And after, you can see we had another match against Real Madrid, where of course I say, guys, I need to use training camp because I want to be the first one, so yes, I need to be the top one, so 5-0 against Real Madrid. And yes, this was the final part of the league, guys. You can see another draw against Computer, 1-1 against Celta, you can see 3-0 after against Granada, 1-0 against Elche, 1-0 against Alaves, 2-1 against Rayo Vallecano. I say, man, I think it's really difficult to win the final of the cup against Real Madrid, because it will be really difficult. They have really good team, I think, because they make transfers, they make he has Mbappe, Cristiano, Messi, so yeah, he has amazing players. So yes, I was thinking that will be really difficult, because we was coming from 3 matches that we was struggling to win the opponent, but you can see 6-1 against Real Madrid, guys. 6-1 against Real Madrid without training camp, without nothing, because of course I think the third training camp is cost like 50 post coins. I didn't have that, but you can see 6-1 against Real Madrid was a fantastic match and really easy to win. I don't expect it to win like that. I expected to win like 2-0, 1-0, but not like 6-1. But it was fantastic, and also 2-0 against Osasuna in the last match. And that's everything for today, guys. Hope that you like this video. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to press a big like, and to comment what do you think about this career mode with Football Club Barcelona without Messi and without transfers. Bye bye.